now.
All right.
Let's tighten up for real this time. Hey, it's your boy, the One Piece Shark, back again, man, with my one of my brothers, Mr. Terence. I know him as Tea Time. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm good, man. Just chilling, man. Chilling.
Good. Y'all don't know, man. This man, when you play, you're a former college football player,
At
right?
Georgetown College in
In Kentucky.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, okay, we played flag football together, so might be playing again in the future. Get back out
Definitely.
there and get in shape. But first things first, I just want to ask you just a couple questions about your really just Titans fandom. Like, how long have you been a fan, and how did you become a fan?
So, I guess since they went to the Super Bowl, that was the first time because that was around the time I started liking football. I didn't really watch football till like the fourth grade, and that was about the time they actually went to the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
So then I was like, okay, that's when I started paying more attention to the Titans because me being from Tennessee, I like, okay, I need to like somebody. So that's when I started liking Tennessee. So
Wow, the same exact story. Mine's the same way. Like, it was career. I think the first game I remember seeing was the Music City Miracle. I don't remember watching any NFL game before that game. And from that point forward, fell in love with the team, like I said, in the state of Tennessee. I didn't know anything about the whole Memphis fiasco.
oh yeah.
Why a lot of Memphis don't actually like the Titans is because of that. I didn't. Hey, so that's up. But get it rolling too. Oh, remember, follow me at the One Piece Shark on Twitter. You can listen to this show live every Tuesday around this time, maybe a little later, depending on my guests. At on YouTube and on Twitter, and you can listen on any podcast platform. Also, you can follow you.
At T_TYME 33.
Tea time. Let's get it. So, first up, injury announcements. Jayon Brown is out for the season.
That one hurt. That one hurt.
So, if
Hurt.
anybody's wondering, if you were wondering, anybody's wondering why the title of this episode was The Real Dirty Birds, I know it's now slight at Atlanta. I was literally calling the Ravens dirty. The dirty
Man,
team for that game yesterday. So, I understand the whole, I don't know what, I think we just stood in the middle of the field and they just, yeah, Brandon, man, sad. But I don't know the whole fiasco in the beginning of the game. Like the players just grouped up in Baltimore. Well, not Baltimore. John Harbaugh took offense to it more than anyone else.
oh yeah.
And of course, your boy, you've been getting on your battle. Finally came around to him doing well. Malcolm Butler was in the middle of it.
Man, only thing I don't like about Malcolm Butler, he does too much talking after he's done something terrible. It's like, okay, like, look, come on now, come on, chill out now, chill out.
You do though, man. I like the energy, but dang, like sometimes you need to. And it's like all DBs though. Like they always, if you let's say a receiver drops the pass,
Mm-hmm.
and they be like, "Yeah, you complete." Be like, "I'm like, bro, you didn't do anything to stop the pass. They just dropped it."
Yeah, you did. You did. Now, yeah, I don't understand why DBs do that. As a former DB, I don't understand. I never did it, so I don't never understood why other folk did it. So,
Right, yeah, it's crazy. But Ravens game recap: we won 30-24 in overtime.
yes.
How you feel?
Okay, so I ain't gonna lie, we barely got out of that game because, and I feel like if they had Calais, I feel like it might have been a different story up in the middle. So I think Derrick Henry might have an even rougher time run the ball. So injuries helped us out, I feel like. And also we need a better game plan because it Offensive coordinator is frustrating.
Yes.
Very frustrating. Yeah, he's frustrating. And we don't have a D coordinator. So I'm pretty sure Variable is calling the shots, but it's like, how are you sitting here focusing on defense when you, as a whole team, you got to focus on special teams, offense, and your mind can't all the way be on the defense. So that's why it's key,
right,
to get a defensive coordinator, and it shows this year. It's showing this year because our defense has been killing us majority of the year.
right.
Like, wrong, they just sat here and they made like key plays down the line, but as a whole, they can't put two halves together.
Nope. And really, that game was truly, I'm not going to say the tale of two halves. That was a tale of two quarters. The second and third quarter were bad. The first and fourth quarter were great. And overtime, of course, was great. So we finally got to a fast start. That's something. Defense had the 3 and out the first possession. Shocked me. Got the field on third down. Offense drove right down the field like the Colts game, scored. Didn't really score again to the fourth quarter. So, like you said, it's really the play calling more than anything. But a lot of it, like you said, with injuries on their side, injuries on our side, the Taylor Warren injury was really showing up more and more every game. But also Roger Saffold was out.
Yeah.
So in a sense, it was like the battle of the backups on the line, and they were winning early. Then we won late because we kept pounding them. But ultimately, just seemed like the players still out of rhythm somehow. Tannehill was still missing some throws, but offensive line, he really was kind of getting a little shaky, getting a little scared. But then still drop passes. AJ Brown dropped the pass early in the game. And it's like, dang, can you get that out your head? But they got it rolling towards the end of the third. That fake punt did it. It's like that was the spark we needed.
Definitely. And that AJ Brown touchdown too.
Oh yeah, that was essentially the game. It wasn't a game winner, not ended up being it, but yeah, then we was already rolling. Offense was just clicking on all cylinders. Derrick Henry finally got a couple lanes to run in. Ryan Tannehill that play action was hidden. Corey Davis, great game, 113 yards. Defense still third down was the problem.
Yes,
that's still our problem because when you think about the defense, they played a really good game except third down, and you can say that for the majority of the season. It's been like that. But they got through. Once again, they came through when we had to. Hate that Jayon Brown got hurt on the play, really an irrelevant play. It was last play before the end of the first half. The Raiders were trying to score. I didn't really perceive it as a dirty hit at first until I saw the replay a couple more times.
Yeah,
dude, he didn't have to dive with him like that. I mean,
nah, he ain't had to. And like you said, that hurt us. That hurt us, and we need to address that like immediately. Like we need to address the linebacker position immediately somewhere. Now I've been an advocate for Clay Matthews since the beginning of the season.
I know.
So I was like, you got Clowney out, you got Jayon out. You need somebody because, and I still don't understand why nobody has signed Clay Matthews from a limited role. He had 8 sacks last year. I don't understand. Nobody has picked up dude. So I mean, you would think that he like, come on now, come on.
Even Big Beasley.
Release Big Beasley, like
Big Beasley. He got picked up.
He got by who?
The Raiders practice squad. So what happened with him? He had did like Twitter yesterday saying congrats. I mean, not congrats. Thank you to the Titans organization for letting him come. Man, if you saw the comments from Titans fans under that tweet, hilarious stuff, man. Someone even said, someone said, what they said. They said, thank you for your 4 days that you spent at the facility, man. Very straight clown to him. But like you said, I think they're trying out a linebacker. So, but I do have like an entry update from who's this? Zach Williams on Twitter. Brett Kern is back.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna definitely help special team, definitely.
Yep. We cut Trevor Daniels, so let's go. I thought he made up a little bit in the game, but
it's not hard.
Yeah. Ty Smith, Christian Fulton is back.
Okay.
Just not him for return. And Ty Smith, which I don't understand.
I I think he done lost some of his minutes behind what's his name?
He threw, yeah. Beyond boys, that's it.
Yeah, he been playing lights out. I like him.
Ty Smith going back number 6 at this point. Like you
Oh,
like because think about we already got Desmond King and Malcolm Butler. Adoree, if he comes back, we still think he's coming back. Got Adoree, you got Breon Borders now, got Christian Fulton, and you got Chris Jackson, the other rookie. So just keeping like 7, 8 corners, Ty Smith might be true.
Yeah, sure. He might probably get released to go to the practice squad or something.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Those are the updates from today. I think I saw another tweet about us trying out a linebacker, but I think David Long is supposed to come off of COVID list later this week. So that'll help. I did also like Rashaan Evans. Put him as a pass rusher more. That helped out.
One thing they could do, I didn't know he was a free agent until a couple of days ago. Alec Ogletree.
Who?
Alec Ogletree, remember old boy from Georgia?
Oh yeah, from Georgia,
yeah. Yeah, he's a free agent. The Jets just let him go not too long ago.
Oh man.
I'm about to say he can play inside and outside. So if you want like that versatility, give him a call. Shoot.
Yeah, they can go here. Yeah, Titans can go here, get on top of this stuff. Because we got a big revenge game this upcoming Sunday.
Yes.
So y'all remember the Colts 34-17. Special teams pretty much lost this game, but defense couldn't get out. They actually was good on third. They were actually okay on third down. They couldn't get out the field on fourth down in that game. So, before we move on, thank you, Steven Gostkowski, for making up 3 field goals.
Hey, it's terrible that you have to hold your breath every time he's about to kick, though. It's kind of
every single time, unless it's a 50-yarder.
Yeah.
He makes them with these. So it's like if we get down the field, like okay, if we're gonna go 3, if we're not gonna make it, you dropped out. Let me see. Hold on for a second. Check going on. There you go.
Yeah, my bad. Okay, go ahead.
Good.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, Gostkowski, 50. It's like if we get across the 50 into the red zone, if we're not gonna score a touchdown, get far enough where it's a 50-yarder. But yeah, he made a couple. He made like 2 40-yarders and a 30-some yarder in the game. So it was nice. Hopefully, you continue this next game because we're gonna need it. So this is. It seems like every week you're gonna say this is the biggest game of the season. But even I said last week with Dunn, we agreed that even the whether we win or lose of the Ravens game, this game was like the biggest game because let's say hypothetically we did lose to the Ravens, even though the Colts had beat the Packers, the Colts would only been a game ahead of us. If we had beat them this week, we would have had the same record, but we would have had the tiebreaker because they lost to the Jags.
Yeah.
So they had 2 division losses to our one. So we always looked at this. No matter what happened in the Ravens game, this was the biggest game. But we did need the Ravens game for momentum.
We do. Definitely. And we definitely this game, like win this game. We basically control our own destiny. We control the division.
Right. So we could did that the other Thursday. But since looking to the past.
Yeah. And they gonna have to give Derrick Henry the ball more. It's the end the second half of the season now. 19 carries. This game is not gonna do it. Like that's what the Colts game. Yeah, 19 carries. That 19 carries can't do it.
Wow. So what they need to do. I did like someone did the play. I think it was who was the ESPN analyst? It wasn't Ryan. The quarterback, Dan Orlowski. I think he had like a play chart of like the Titans whole 4th quarter offense. It was like play action run, play action run, play action run. Literally every play action run, play action run, play action run. And I was like, it worked to perfection.
Yeah.
Especially with the O-line. And I think they put Fantastic Umbrello's getting killed by Ngakwe. He's on IR, I think. I saw that earlier.
They gonna need somebody on Buckner.
Yeah. Quincy Berry came in and did pretty well. I'm still the mind that we need to. I much rather the rookie make those mistakes.
Oh yeah.
Just move Dennis Kelly left tackle, put in Isaiah Wilson, but at right tackle. But we'll see what they decide to do. Quincy Berry, like I said, he did pretty well the game. They might go on and give him a shot because he did much better than Sambrello.
Yeah.
Sambrello went out. So hopefully Roger Saffold is back. Hopefully Adam Humphries
Yes.
finally back.
Yeah. Missing him in the on the slot, definitely.
Most definitely. So we need our guns back for this game.
So we'll see. I still think they might want to do maybe a free agent move with that for O-line too, to address that just in case you get killed. I mean, you can get Cordy Glenn off if you want to,
Yes.
Holler Kyle Long, try to get him out of retirement maybe.
Yeah, Cordy Glenn right there available, but at times we like to try and keep things in house. So we guess we go to what you think our keys to victory are. Finally beating these folks.
We're gonna have to establish the run. We're gonna have to establish the run, and it starts up front because, like I said, they got a good D line. They got a good D line, so it starts up front. You got to get Derrick Henry going early. Got to get him going early. Then that opens up the the pass in the passing game. So play action, and in defense, like I said, like we talked about earlier, third downs. Get pressure on Phillip Rivers. If you get pressure on Phillip Rivers, he gonna chunk it up there.
Thank you. Pressure. Get
pressure on Phillip Rivers. But like I said, since the beginning of the season, we have not been able to get pressure. We just spent all this high dollar folk to try to get pressure. Jadeveon Clowney. I don't think about this now. I was high on Jadeveon Clowney. I was high on him, but starting to look a little overrated.
Right. I can give Clowney this. He gets there, but he never finishes. And actually, it's not just him this year. I mean, even Harold Landry getting it back there. Like, even Lamar, like, we got back there a couple of times before we finally got the second overtime. He had him a couple other times and just, like, missed the tackle. Like, y'all got to get those. And Jadeveon Clowney is, like, the prime example of getting there. But, like I said, I think I tweeted a couple weeks ago, like, he gets the most almost sacks that, like, he has to get the most almost sacks in the NFL history.
Yeah, absolutely correct.
But really, same keys. That pressure, they have to get the pressure on Phillip Rivers. I saw him in that Packers game. He's looking good again, but he also is getting time in the pocket. And I think our problem mostly is, I don't know if it's a lot with just scheme. I think it is scheme because someone mentioned like how Dean Pease used to play. The corners still, even with Dory back there, the corners played off always. So it's always been the scheme thing to be more conservative than aggressive. But Dean Pease did blitz a lot more. Then I noticed that we're not really blitzing at all this year. And it's like, Phillip Rivers, you got to blitz in because he can't move. He ain't Lamar Jackson. He can't outrun. And you blitz him, he gonna give you an opportunity to pick him off.
Yeah. Then he getting older too, so he can't stay in the pocket longer. Then he a gunslinger anyway. So
exactly. Their receivers are not. They're not bad, but they're not. T.Y. Hilton ain't the same.
No, he's not.
And the other receivers are not. I mean, now the rookie he's looking better and better every week. Pittman.
Yeah. And contain that running back too. What's his name? Hines. Yeah.
That's reminding me. I need to make sure I start him on fantasy this time. I had him on the bench in that game. 28 points.
Dang.
AJ Brown gave me 2. Yeah, I say every week I was like, I need to make sure whoever we play, I need to start like the running back or the wide receiver from the other team. I always forget. So yeah, really, I mean, we're both 7-3. If we lose, you almost could say the division is all pretty much over because we'll be a game behind, but we'll be 2 games essentially because they have the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
At that point, we battle for wild card and we play the Browns the next week, so it doesn't get any easier. That's another team battling for a wild card spot as well. So you win this, we are so essentially winning this game be 2 games up because the winner had a tiebreaker. We had tiebreaker based on division record and the tie between each other, and they have the tiebreaker based on beating us twice.
Yeah.
So this, we legitimately could say this is the biggest game of the season, or the any, even bigger than the first Colts game. The first Colts game was more so a statement,
Mm-hmm.
and they made a statement. So now this is like I said, the revenge game. This is the game we have to take if we want to take that next step to finally. When was the last time we won the division? 2008.
Yeah, I think it was 8. Yeah, 2008.
Like 9-7. We shouldn't go 9-7 this year. 7-3. Like
No, if we do that, yeah, we're gonna have no momentum going into the playoffs. Yeah, and then I
if
hate
we
playing that like climb back. Like we trying to. Can we ever beat somebody? Just actually beat somebody.
since we gotta have a week without practice, like against the Bills.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
on the way. And yeah. So really, I mean, keys, we gotta establish the run, stick with that run play action, especially with the makeshift offensive line. Defense, find a way to get pressure. Hopefully we get some people back this week.
Mm-hmm.
But aside that, man, go to the NFL. So like I like to say, I want to go to every week since now we're getting close to the playoffs. I want to discuss teams and games that affect us. So this past week, it was like 6 teams that were 6-3.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a battle of 6-3 teams between us and the Ravens. And the Ravens played the Steelers next. The Ravens season might be over Thursday.
I think so.
Especially now they had COVID cases, which I hope none of our players contracted this time.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't affect us at all. Yeah,
Like I said, it's a crucial game for y'all. Can't get swept by, of course.
can't.
That's a division. But going to this past Sunday. So the Dolphins, I'm a huge Tua fan. Hate to see him struggle some, but he got benched. But of course, Ryan Fitzpatrick throw a game in the pick. Like I knew they should have might as well let Tua finish the game. They lost to the Broncos. Bad loss for them. But the Dolphins are still young.
Mm-hmm.
So still one of them cases like I'm not shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Broncos still are not technically a bad team.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they're average.
Man, they've been going through a lot of injuries too this year.
Right. Mm-hmm. Then the Colts, Packers. A lot of people are so mad at the Colts. I'm a huge Aaron Rodgers fan as well, and I was disappointed, of course, but when it boiled down to it, we got to beat them. I mean, if we want to win this division and get past them, we got to beat them. I don't care what happens there at the games, we got to beat them.
Got to. Like it's must win. Must win.
Then you have the Raiders, who, I mean, went tip for tack with the Chiefs, but you can't leave Pat Mahomes. They had to go. I mean, they couldn't hold the ball no longer. They were on 30 goal, but Pat Mahomes.
Man. Yeah. Hey, but the Raiders did show right there that they're serious. They ain't come to play. So
right, because they beat them. They're the only team that beat them.
Mm-hmm.
So that was their chance to sweep them. So it's like, and the other game that mattered, the Browns. They beat the Eagles. My friend Savage, you just tweeted he's an Eagles fan. He wanted them to tank. It's hard in the division to tank, and the division got nothing to do with us. We ain't gonna talk about that. 3-7 fest. That's crazy. You got a division for 3-7 teams battling for first place, and we 7-3. Battling first place in ours. Like,
I think there was another year that kind of happened. I don't know if you remember that year. The Seahawks starting quarterback was Hasselbeck, right?
Mm-hmm.
They had like those low winning losses, and it was like up in the air. It's kind of like how that was like years ago.
This is almost worse though, because I think they went 7-9 that year, and that was the Marshawn Lynch year against New Orleans. Yeah. Even then, like, because I think the Panthers went 7-8-1 one year and won their division and won their playoff game as well.
Oh yeah.
I've always been on the mind that I know people say like just eliminate the divisions. I'm like, I think division winners still can get in the playoffs, but stop giving them a home game.
Yeah.
Like, they don't deserve a home game. Like, just do it by seeding. Like, just best record, top seed get a home, but division winner gets in the playoffs. But Ain't no reason a 7-9 team or this year maybe a 5-11 team would get a home game. So look,
Yeah.
I would say luckily, but the AFC doesn't. The AFC don't have the problems. We got a bunch of, put it this way, if we were to go 9-7 again, we probably making the playoffs.
No, no, we
Even
probably
with the
not.
additional team.
No, no. The way AFC set up right now, yeah, too many good teams this year.
So coming up this Sunday. Well, first of all, like I said, we discussed Ravens Steelers. I guess predictions. Who do you think the Steelers gonna knock them out?
Yeah, I think Steelers gonna knock them out. I think so, just because you come in. It's hard to come back from. First of all, they had a grueling game against us, the Ravens, and so to come back Thursday and yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think they're gonna do it, and they're still beat up too. Like I don't think. And the way the Steelers rolling right now, yeah.
right. Part of me just because I got like Steelers fans on my Let's Be Real podcast, two of them, and they always cautious thinking like the Steelers gonna slip up and lose one because they typically the Steelers are like us, how we will beat a good team but lose to like the Bengals.
Yeah.
That's typically what the Steelers do, or they at least the game be close. Where it's like, why you playing that team like that close?
Mm-hmm.
But after the COVID thing, although the Ravens, they lost J.K. Dobbins, who was killing us,
Oh yeah.
and Mark Ingram. They still have Edwards, and they were pretty much a three running back horse. So Edwards just gonna get the majority of the carries now. And you got Lamar Jackson, he can run. Me, um, I still like I said, I think Steelers because all the COVID stuff. I think the Ravens are out of it. It's just like Lamar Jackson, and of course he's gonna get a lot of criticism. I understand. That's how you do want to play him. I mean, he still got a ways to go in passing. Someone gave a good comparison the other day on radio. They compared him to when Colin Kaepernick got figured out.
Yeah.
That was a great when dude, I forgot who said that on radio. When he said that, I was like, wow. Because Colin Kaepernick was the same running all on Green Bay, got to the Super Bowl. Then next year, everybody just made him stay in the pocket and he proved to be inaccurate. It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of the same with Lamar this year. If you don't trust him to go outside.
Oh no.
We gave him a freebie Sunday. I don't know. It was a miscommunication with Malcolm Butler and Monty Hooker on that play. Mark Andrews at the touchdown. Outside of that, he wasn't throwing outside. It was all inside or regular because we playing 15 yards off. Just throw it to the receiver. Get yards. But the Steelers defense is just too good. And 6-5, the Ravens, they'll be 2 games behind the Browns at that point.
And the way the Browns playing, like, yeah, I just don't see them catching back up.
So some more crucial games. Raiders, Falcons, I'm pretty sure the Raiders should take care of business. Bills, Chargers. Chargers always find a way to lose games, no matter what.
Yeah. I go with that one.
They'd be 8-3. Well, the game matters to us. Browns and Jaguars.
I feel like that's a trap game.
Slick.
Or if the Browns, so most likely I say the Browns win, but I feel like Jaguars they ain't going down without a fight, so they ain't gonna win it easily.
Yeah, because it's outside and I was slick shocked that Steelers just blew them out because they almost beat the Packers last week.
Oh yeah,
the Jags just one of the teams. It's just like they're 1-9, but they're like a bad team, but they're feisty. They're gonna fight. They ain't gonna. And like you said, they're not easy. Just back down. As I game with them earlier this season.
Mm-hmm.
And the games that matter to us. So that's pretty much because the Dolphins play the Jets.
Oh, Dolphins should win.
Yeah, that ain't no trap game, no. So, this game's big for division. We lose, we got a wild card. I mean, I'm tired of. Although we're better on the road, I feel like.
I think we are too. If you just look at the playoffs, how we handled the business in the playoffs last year. Yeah, we like adversity.
We do. I need one home game though. Well, you think about the history of us. We always lose the home game because like we were 1 seed. Well, we lost to the Raiders. I mean, not the Raiders, the Ravens. We were 1 seed 2008. They beat us. And 2001, Ray Lewis. We were 13-3. No 1 seed. They beat us again. So it feels like anytime we up that high, we typically choke.
Yeah, I say so. Like we like making things hard for ourselves. That's just our identity. That's just who we are. I think at this point.
It's not true because it's like we 5-0 riding high. All right, lose 3 the next 4. All right, tough Ravens game. We struggling, then we come back and find a way to win. It's like we know how to win those games, but we just can't take care of business against the Bengals. Can't just. We always got to find a way to lose against the Colts, and it's always us. It's never like the Colts beat us. It's mostly us making mistakes and give them the game every time. So, like last year, we played at Indianapolis. We finally got past and beat them. This year, finally get past, beat them, get the division, and hopefully Frank Wright goes to Philadelphia. Head coach there. He's a good coach, man.
He is. He's a very, very good coach.
He's a very good coach. And it's like the Eagles have fell down since he left.
Oh yeah.
So I always look at the division. I'm like, man, we got some bad organizations over there. I love the Texans. I love the Jags for everything they're doing. They mess up their rosters. The Colts ain't gonna do that though.
No, they not. They not. And we got to find a way to answer for Darius Leonard too. That may be all over.
Yeah, interesting one Sunday, man. But final prediction: who do you got? Us or the Colts?
The odds could be stacked against. I ain't never seen the Titans lose. No, but I say Titans grind it out. I say 27-20.
27-20. Like that. Same here. It's gonna be a grind. Guess my final score would be closer. I say 24-21.
Okay.
I feel like this is our opportunity to, if we are considering ourselves a Super Bowl contender, you gotta have this game. Because it's like if we lose, it's like, okay, we probably gonna make the playoffs as a wild card, but I don't believe in us to go to Kansas City and win. Although we had to go there anyway, more than likely. But if you can't like get this, it's like I don't have no confidence in that. So it kind of takes away the whole Super Bowl expectations. It's kind of just like, okay, playoffs, see what we got to do next year.
Yeah. Unless we got that surge we had last year with, but I mean,
we could.
So
be better this year because we'd be 13-3 in the season, or we'd be more than 9-7 for sure.
Yeah.
I do not want to see a 9-7 come across my screen again. But yeah, man, that ends off, man. You got anything else? Last minute thoughts?
No, man. Just hope we take care of business. I mean, at this point, that's what you gotta do. Take care of business. Take care of business. And I also miss, old boy who, like with that video, be like, tighten up. That yells that, yeah. I had a video last week. I hope he can make it this week though.
Yeah, he was. I think he was sick or something. Yeah, announced it. Yeah. I've been watching him for like 1 or 2 years.
Yeah, same here. But about a year for me.
That'll be rolling. Yeah, Marakpo.
Yeah,
rolling. Yeah. Man, appreciate you for coming on, bro.
Oh man, appreciate you for asking me to join, man.
No problem. Definitely invite you back on. Try and probably get like 2 of y'all. I know I tried to get Chris Dillon on. He's coming on. He's gonna come on soon as well. So I'm trying to get as many Titans fans to come over here, chop it up. This week was good. Last week, me and Dom came off a bad week.
Oh yeah.
This week came off a win, which is odd because last week after they lost to the Colts and because of their whole Hines 28 points on my bench, I just knew I'm gonna go 0. I'm in 3 fantasy leagues. I'm like, I'm gonna go 0-3 in fantasy. And that's exactly what happened. Because I got AJ Brown 2 leagues. He gave me 2 points. so this week they win. I win all my fantasy games. And AJ Brown gave me about 16. So
Okay.
oh, and that play with AJ Brown.
Well, you gonna play him?
Of course, he's really my regular starter.
Okay.
Like he went, and really that Colts game, he don't drop in. That changed the game. He don't drop that TD. He gave you plenty of fancy points that day.
Oh yeah.
But I'm finding a way. I love my Titans, but I'm finding a way to start Hines.
yeah. That man low key will give you some points. I want to go off like that in that game though. Like man, like
I like that. But please contain him at all costs. And I don't know. We just let him come out the back. That's what DJ Brown. Dang.
I ain't really trusting Will Compton. I love Will Compton. Don't get me wrong, but
I love the podcast.
He's not an NFL starter anymore. Like after that, yeah.
It's up to Dave Malone. Hopefully, Dave Malone can play well because Jayon missed the Ravens game in the playoffs, and Dave Malone came in and played really well. So,
yeah.
See what he can do the rest of the season because it's pretty much his show. So, get the show on the road. Oh yeah, man. King Henry finish it off. He's the closer.
And like the announcers keep saying, just keep pounding. Eventually, that D line gonna loosen up, and then boom, like how it did at the end. So
yeah,
that's why I say you got to give it to them early, because by the second half it's like they
tired.
Yeah, they tired and hurting.
Because I was like 18 rushes for like 40 yards. I was like, the run might not be working no more. He busted like a 15-yarder out there. I was like, of course he did after I tweeted. But yeah, man, I appreciate you again. Thanks for getting on me about Malcolm Butler. I got all Titans fans on the first podcast. I was like, including myself, we all overreact, especially on game day during the game. We'll be at the first quarter, the season over, going 9-7 again. Come back and win and turned up. Like, we need to. I always say we need to find a way to control that, but all fan bases are like that. We're not the only one.
No, we're not. We're not.
At all. We just follow each other, so we see each other. I'm like to get better. We both. I know you told me to stay with Gostowski, then you fell off on him.
I did. Yep. After he missed up, I was like, okay, yeah, Sharky was right. Really. But I mean, he's doing well, so maybe just need his groove back. I don't know. I just hope he don't mess up like when it comes crunch time in the playoffs or something, because then I'm gonna be upset.
I guess he make the game winning kicks. He missed the game time or the keep us in the game kicks. The game winners he make them. So it's weird, but it doesn't help that Ryan Suckup is killing it.
Nah, it doesn't. We shouldn't have.
Nah, because he came off an injury, rushed him back.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and he was good before that. So Santos doing well too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He was good. He was sad for us last year. Parky doing well as well, but he actually wasn't that bad for us last year. We just cut him because Suckup.
Oh yeah.
Suckup back. I'm like, we could have scaled Parky. But that's the end of the show. Remember to follow you on Twitter at
T_TYME33.
And remember to follow me at the one DAONE_P Shark. It's still on the bottom. Listen to me live every Tuesday with different guests, different iteration of guests every Tuesday around this time, if time permits, as well as listen audio version on Spreaker, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, you name it. But till next time, Titan Nation, remember, tighten up.
Tighten up.
Peace.